What's up, guys? It's Ifa again. I'm just making another video. This one's about. I said on my post I was gonna make a video about which are fraternities, which is basically like brotherhoods, cults. Like the Masons. The Skull and Bones too. What else? There's many others. There's like the Kabbalah. There's many others that talk about cult knowledge and cult wisdom. And I also wanted to talk about in this video about if Jesus was real. I want to put give you insight of if Jesus was really real. He was a real person. He is the kings of kings. He really is. What else? And about the New World Order plan. I'm gonna give you a little bit of insight what's going on, and see if it gives you a different perspective of the world. So right now, the Masons, the other cults, just cults in general, because it's all just like a pyramid. It's just like there is the righteous side, which is the religious side, where people believe in like Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. There's just like that's the tree of just the way path of righteousness, of being good and doing good in the world. There's also the way of going bad, like doing sacrifices, rituals and stuff like that. That's all dark magic stuff, and people get into that too. Most of the cults, they're into that. There is such thing as good masons, as in light masons and dark masons. There's different ones. They're not just one kind, but they're all under oath. And under the Bible, it says those people that work in secrecy, it's not something that's good. It's not what Christ wanted. Everything that Christ always did things so that the public would know. He never did anything. He only told like maybe a few people that like, don't tell anybody what I did to you. As in, he healed the person. There's a scripture in the Bible where he healed the person, and he told him, don't tell anybody about what I did to you, how I healed you. And the man, he ended up telling everybody, but I'm guessing Jesus already knew that he was gonna do that, because Jesus had that power. He knew what's up. He could kind of tell the future. He could tell the future. He's God. So the Masons and stuff, and fraternities and stuff, those are all cults. Just the things that I talk about on my Instagram. They're all cults. They all follow. When the beginning of stages of those type of cults, you might be going in with your religion. Let's say if you're a Christian, you go as a Christian, or if you're Catholic, you go in as a Catholic, or if you're Muslim, you go in as a Muslim. But once you get to the higher degrees, once you get through the degrees doing rituals, once you get to the higher ones, you start getting into, real Satanism. These Masons, these cults, they believe in these books that are cult knowledge, and these cult knowledge things, these books are written by Satanists. The authors of the books are Satanists, so this is what they follow. It's not, some of them might not be pure Satanists, but they are. It's just, and they might say, oh well, I don't believe in Satan and this and that, but it's all real. It's all real. They can stay in their own ignorance, but at the end of the day, Satan, God is real. It's no doubt in that. And Satan's the ultimate liar. And the truth is not in him. He can't, he can tell you truth partly, but he will never tell you the truth fully. He can't. It's not in him. He's that evil. Like, think about the darkest thing you ever heard. Like demons and stuff like that. He's darker than that. He's the darkest angel. So he disguises himself as light, as a good person, but his intents, the people that they talk about have seen him and like have have seen his presence. They talk about how he looks, like a beautiful person, but you can tell in his face, you can tell like doesn't have good intentions. He's evil. You can tell when people are evil. Once you get spiritual, you can tell when people are evil, what intents they have, and it shows you a lot about a person. If you read between the lines. So yeah, so that's what's up with the cults, and the fraternities. I wanted to preface what fraternities are, because some of the people, they don't know what it means. But the post that I posted about is about the music industry and how it's ran by these fraternities and these cult leaders, these elites. They sold themselves out. They sold themselves out to the devil fully. 32, 33, degrees. Even if you're lower, you're still following the rituals and doing the sacrifices that you need to do that magic that they do. And it's all for success. You can't get in those 5 positions without doing them. Whether it's opening doors for you, or just bringing success to your life, as in through magic. That's real. All that stuff is real. I know I said in my other post that I was gonna make a post about numerology, but I'm gonna hold up on that. I'm gonna do a little bit more research on it. That way I give you guys a better insight what it what it what it all means, and y'all guys can understand what it is, because it's all real. Numbers have a really, it has a deeper how do you say, like a deeper I don't know how to say it, like a deeper meaning in life. It has a deeper meaning in life than what you think. It really does. Like these Masons and these cult elites, they believe in numbers. They make everything accordance to those numbers that they believe in. They might do, I'm gonna make my child get born on this day, or I'm gonna do this special event on this day. All the numbers, they all have significance. They say, this is what they say. It's not biblical, but they say that numbers is the language of God. But that's what people just say. It's not biblical, at least from my knowledge. So what if Jesus was real? Yes, he was a real person. There's records of him. There's stories of him in the towns that he visited, and the towns he went to and healed. There's actually like passed down stories. It's not made up. People go. You can go to if you had the money, you can go to the towns, and you can talk about them, and they'll tell you the legends or the stories. And they will tell you he was real. And they even found the Ark of the Covenant where he was crucified. So in the Bible, to make basically the new covenant overshadow, concrete, as in like make it established, he had to put the blood of Christ would have to seal the Ark of the Covenant, the 10 Commandments. The Ark of the Covenant is where the 10 Commandments are. And they found the Ark of the Covenant. It's real. This is what Moses carried. It's what Joshua carried, I think is how you pronounce it. I know how to pronounce it in Spanish, but not in English. But it's a special thing, that signifies the 10 Commandments, and that is real. The Ark of Noah also, he was found. Where it landed, it's where it says it in the Bible is exactly where this they found this big crater at, and it looks like a ship, like a big ship. Also, all right, so where they crucified Christ, under where he was crucified, there was the covenant. So basically they say that, or it's shown that his blood from the cross, it leaked down all the way down to through the ground, all the way to the Ark of the Covenant, and sealed the covenant. So it sealed the new covenant, in which we are saved by grace. So all of us are saved by grace, by God, by Jesus, by his sacrifice. But that doesn't mean that you can just slack off. You know, you gotta do his will. You have to deny yourself. You have to uh you know, actively pursue salvation. It's not something that's just given to you and you think you're saved all the time. Even me, I have problems, you know, with salvation. You know, we all sin because, you know, that's how it is. We're sinful creatures. Every one of us. The man that says he's without sin, is the truth is not in him. It's in Scripture. And it's true. We all have errors, you know, but we gotta strive to do our best, and by that, you know, we are saved by grace, you know. But it doesn't mean we won't be, you know, God won't look at us when we get up there and judge us, you know. So all right, so also I want to talk about the New World Order plan. So sorry, I'm reading a text message, but that showed up on my phone. So the New World Order plan is it's the new, you know, it's in the Bible. You know, it says there's gonna be new world order, new world government, one world government, one world religion, one world currency. All right, so they're already pumping in the one world currency today. This year, 2023, it's the first year of the new world order. So prepare, you guys. It's not something to play with. I'm making these videos so you guys can prepare. It's not a game. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't, you know, if it wasn't real. I'm looking at all this stuff, you know, I'm researching all this stuff, and it's real. It's not just one perspective. There's many perspectives. You can if you do your due diligence and look it up, everything that, you know, everything that's going on right now, you turn crazy. Like the things that I've, you know, heard and seen is just, like, so much evil in the world. And it's all going down. But right now we're in a season where, you know, the righteous are being uplifted, you know, by the grace of God. The righteous are being uplifted, and the wicked are getting exposed. They're all getting exposed, every one of them. No, there's no one that was wicked and that is not going to be come to light, because all the truth will come to light. You know, everything that's in darkness is written. Everything in darkness will come to light, and it's 100% true. I live by it. You know, everything. You know, I find out about everything. You know, you might hide it, but I come to know. And that's just by, you know, that's how it is. Reality is, you know. So, the New World Order plan is right now, they're trying to establish this one world currency, which is crypto. You know, it was, people don't know who made it, who created it. You know, crypto's all like, it's all mystery. You know, nobody knows who made it. They say it's trustable. It's one of the best, you know, blockchains and one of the most secure ones. But how, like, when it's one of the first ones? It's all, but it's all like right now. It's all, you know, it's getting pushed. You know, right now, especially with the banks shutting down. You know, you can see that they're not trusting in cash no more. They're not trusting in money. You know, it shows a lot. It shows their plan. You know what they're trying to do. They're trying to roll out this new currency. And soon you will only purchase things with digital currency and not cash. Cash won't mean nothing, because it's already started in different countries. I seen a video where this lady said that in her country since 2016 they stopped with giving out big bills. You know, the big bills, they stopped, you know, accepting them. It's just small bills, but as more time goes on, they started, you know, taking out cash. And now cash is not, you know, it's not a thing you could use as tender. Now it's digital currency, you know, and that's how everybody gets paid now. You know, a lot of people get paid, you know, through their credit card, you know, through their debit card, you know, through their bank, and that's it. It just gets wired, and that's it. And then there's the one world religion. There's many religions that are based off of that are saying that are going to be, you know, the Antichrist is going to be based off of, like, it's where it's going to come from, you know. So one of them is they're saying they're saying the Jews, but, you know, I don't know. It's all shaky right now. It's, you know, the truth is coming out, but it's all like, you know, you have to make your own perspective of it. So you have to do your own research. The Jews have their own, like, there's these people making miracles right now. But supposedly this Antichrist is gonna come and doing miracles and disguising himself as Jesus. But he's not gonna be Jesus. You know, he's gonna say he's the Messiah, and he's not gonna be the Messiah. The Muslims, the Islam. All right, so a lot of people are turning. If you see, a lot of celebrities are turning Islamic. You know, they're going to Islam. Especially, you know, you see Andrew Tate. You know, some of these very big influential people. They're turning into. In my opinion, I think they were forced. You know, as in to keep themselves alive, they have to. Because even I've seen some videos, you know, because I used to watch them, and they would say like, oh yeah, my brother's Christian, but I'm Islamic, and you know, there's kind of like they don't take religious serious, you know, they're trying to not take religion serious, but it's a serious thing, you know, they believe in God, but they see the New World Order, they know too much, they would, you know, these people, they would get killed easily for what they have exposed. The only reason that now they're not getting killed and that they didn't get killed, either one, they put MK Ultra on them, which is real. You can search it up. It's all real. Don't think it's made up. You know, a lot of artists are under MK Ultra. So either one, that they put him under MK Ultra, or he was allowed to come out under some condition where he had to, you know, say, in my opinion, he's probably saying like, you know, accepting he's from Islam and he believes in God, and, you know, accepting that New World Order thing, but he cannot say he believes in Jesus. He cannot say that he believes in Christianity. You know, it's just, you know, it just shows you a lot about Christians. You know, it's not putting, you know, putting Christians on a pedestal, but it's just, you know, showing you what's the truth. You know, you have to read between the lines. You know, why are they doing this? Why are they purporting this? You know, and if, you know, if the devil was really trying to take as many souls, wouldn't you think that he would try to cover up the real method to getting salvation? You know, so everything is gonna all add up sooner or later, but I hope it's not too late for you guys. You know, I hope you guys take this serious. You know, these times are getting close. You know, some of you people are living in the world still, and you know about God. Those are the two-steppers. You know the truth. You know, why you keep dodging it? You're only gonna harm yourself. As in, later on, God won't have as much grace for you. He gave you the opportunity. You know, he gave you the opportunity so many times. He warned you. But, you know, you still won't deny yourself. You still won't, you know, go after him. He showed you his power, his grace, his mercy, but you still won't, you know, listen. So now you're gonna have to learn the hard way. You know, it's time where you're gonna have to learn the hard way. You have to learn, you know, just like I did. I had to learn. I hope it's not too late for you guys. You know, I hope you guys get salvation, because once you're stuck here, once you see the people that are saved go up into heaven, and the tribulation starts, he's gonna look away. God is gonna look away, because he's not gonna what's it called? You're not doing it because you're looking for him. You're doing it for yourself at that point, and he gave you the opportunity. So I hope this video, you know, it gives you a little bit of insight of what's going on and what the New World Order is. I can make more videos about this. I still have more information to give out, but this is just what comes off of my top of my head. You know, I'm not writing anything down. You know, the Lord sent me on this path, you know, so I'm following it. You know, I'm being obedient. I'm doing His will. You know, hopefully this, you know, I know he's gonna make this videos reach out to the people it needs to reach out. You know, so that I'm not worried about anything. You know, to me, about getting views, or, you know, getting people to watch me, it's not about that. It's not about attention. Because if it was, I would be doing something else, completely else. Right now, it's, you know, this is shaky what I'm talking about. A lot of people don't like what I'm talking about. Because, you know, it affects, it makes them think that they're doing things wrong, you know. And people don't like to get called out wrong, you know. So, yeah, I guess it's a little bit of serious video, but it's just, you know, I want to put that emphasis on what's going on. You know, it's real. I hope you guys see it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll talk about some other stuff, you know. I'll talk about the numerology, angel numbers, and I'll talk about more about what's going on with the New World Order and the aliens and stuff like that, because it all, you know, it all connects together. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.